Whakataka taho ki te uru.
It's 6 a.m. and Barney Aotearoa is leading a large group on Nelson's Tahunanui beach for an icy cold plunge. Studies in Europe have shown winter dips improve the mood, relieve arthritic pain and lead to fewer respiratory infections. The shock of the cold could even slow the onset of dementia.
If you can voluntarily get up and do a hard challenge, you know, something really difficult in the morning, which is this, any other task that comes your way during the day is so much more achievable because you've already set the tone for the day.
To avoid any doubt, I'm the cameraman and I'm this deep in the water.
Strange thing that exposing yourself to a bit of stress, a bit of anxiety actually has the exact reverse effect on you. You're less anxious, you feel well, you feel good. In mental health, we're thinking at the wrong end of the solution. This ambulance at the bottom of a cliff, if you start to feel bad, go and talk to someone. That wasn't the cause of it. The cause of it in many cases is you not having robust physiology. And we don't expose ourselves to the environments that humans are supposed to. I reckon the best temperature for these things is anything under 16 degrees, which is most of New Zealand most of the year. But you're probably going to need to be in a 10 minutes or so for that.
Here comes the wave!
A couple of times a week, that's the sort of dose, and away you go from there. Life's good.
How was that?
Best conversation I've had in years. Yeah.
It's that mind, body and soul reset, hey, first thing in the morning, and just can't beat it, eh? Time to warm up, which is really key, and just looking forward to a coffee, eh? How was your first swim?
Good. I'm ready to go back to bed. Well, it was cold for me. She's been a bit tougher than me.
My mother did it, you know, which is going back a long time. She used to swim every day, and now I realise why.
For all you people that are sitting out there going, I can't do, you can so do. You know, the hardest thing people have to remember is turning up.
I got into it because I wanted to focus on my mental health. Life's tough, eh? Life throws curveballs at you, and it gets very mentally exhausting. But I found when I gravitated towards the moana and the awa and immersing myself in cold water, I got really mentally elevated. Those first 2 minutes are really crucial, really key, because your mind is already talking yourself out of it, you know. It's so cold, I want to get out of the water, I want to get out, but it's really focusing on being present. And as soon as we come out of the cold water, that first dip, we usually sort of like scream for joy, you know, like people are gasping, catching their breath, smiles, you hear jittering of the teeth, you know. It is cold, yeah, and we're doing this every single day, so it's beautiful.
That is so cool, and I get this. I have an ice bath, which, well...
You have an ice bath?
It sounds impressive. It's like a glorified paddling pool.
Is that you?
And you fill it up with ice and water, obviously. And when you first get in, the idea is to get it kind of under 10 degrees, ideally 6.
Oh my God.
And when you first get in, it's like, you want to get out straight away, but you build up that tolerance, you just breathe through it, and afterwards you just feel on top of the world.
How long would you sit in that ice bath?
Working up to maybe 5 minutes.
Right.
Oh my goodness, that sounds hideous. I mean, Barney was so inspirational in that story. It's not surprising to me that he has rolled this out across the country. In 1 year, he's got people, not just in Nelson, but he's got Wellington and also Gisborne and Christchurch.
Awesome.
Great communal thing to do.